All right, there we go. All right, I guess it has to be this way or something. All right, it's your boy Karceno, and I'm back live for y'all, for all the fans who wanted me to do this. What's up? What's good? Who's that? Simply Deep or whatever? Bryce. Okay, what's up? Started right off with a Meek Mill impression. Okay. Wakefield in the UK. What's up? And shouts outs to my homies in Leeds. Says I have a poor connection. Tampa in the house, the 504. John Gotti. Southside's in the house. Yes, the Falcons choke. Cincinnati's in the house once again. South Carolina. That's why I'm wearing this sweater. I wish I had the long pipe. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. It's Karceno's neighborhood. And we going live in this safe, peaceful sweater. Because in a minute, I got to go around a bunch of white people and I need them to feel safe. Where is the boxing socialist at? Where is Sean? Sean, is it working? Do you see it? We all know LeBron sucked. I have to make sure people feel safe. You don't like the sweater? I like Danny Garcia, but he's not going to pull it off. Fences is in my top 10 movies of 2016. So I talk about Fences in there. That's why I didn't do a movie trailer review for it, because it's already in my top 10 videos. Bow Wow versus Romeo Beef. You really want that one? But yeah, okay, I'll get it to you. Skip don't hate anybody. Skip is about ratings. Charlamagne. Oh man, dude, I haven't heard that name in so long. I don't think about him. Yeah, the founder's great. He said, YouTube glitch taking subscribers. I heard about that stuff too. I don't get too caught up in it. Whatever YouTube do, that's why I tell you guys, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button, because they having problems with that. And I normally was saying that on the videos. Golden State, in my opinion. Rita Ora has done a lot of things that a lot of other women have done. Okay, this one guy loved to live by night so much. There it was. There's Sean Craddock. There he is, the boxing socialist himself. He has finally shown up. Should James Dolan fire Phil? Of course, Phil should have never been hired in the first place. Not for general manager. Not even for coach. He's done. Well, thank you. I don't know how to turn it to landscape mode. Every time I try to do it, they say flip it back. Let me see. See? They told me to do it this way. Alright, so whatever that was, that didn't work. They told me I gotta finish it like this, so it's gotta be like this. Album reviews, we don't do a lot of them because a lot of you guys don't really care for the album reviews. Were they Vice Lords? No comment. Not tech savvy. Nope. LL Cool J all day. Over Cool Mo D. Eric, you should know that. A live hood story? Oh, that's very easy to do. Yes, I do think Vlad is a snitch. Cool G Rap. Chicago Ave. Eminem a Big L. Ooh, that's a good one. Nas a LL. Oh man, that's 1 and 2 for me. That's hard to pick. Okay, fine. I will do a live hood story right now. Okay. 2 guys. One guy's a Hispanic guy, another guy's a black guy, right? They in the hood, they in 2 separate gangs. These guys warring with each other, back and forth, going to war. We won't say which gangs or nothing. So they decided that they were gonna be cool one day. They had a truce. They ended up working together, getting a job. So they ended up getting to meet each other. They became friends, and they start hustling together. Once all the whole unions were broke, now gangs interact with each other. So those 2 brothers was hanging out with each other, and they became like family at each other's house, and they're hustling together. Now they were doing all kind of criminal activities in the streets. So now, all of a sudden, after doing all this criminal activity in the streets, they out there hustling, they get into it with some other people. Both of those guys ended up getting killed, and some type of, not at the same time, but they both ended up dying. So the fact that both of those guys end up dead, and it was not, they didn't die at the same time, but around the same like period, they both end up doing the same thing and passing away. When they died, their younger brothers ended up getting close because those guys were close. They both had a young brother. The 2 brothers of those guys got together, and they had a business where they were in the streets, not hustling, selling drugs. You know those guys that be out there when you park your car at the stoplight and they come up with those shirts, championship shirts, boom. They work for these guys. These guys had a connection in all those bootleg CDs, everything. So they made a lot of money together doing those things. Not drugs, slinging t-shirts and everything else. So as the business started to go, his homie decided, yo, I want to do my own thing. Let me go ahead and I'm going to do some college stuff. Like, because college shirts, that's where it's at. The Notre Dame game, you know, they got this, so I'm going to go and do this. And dude's like, no, man, let's just keep it the way we doing it in these little areas here, these red lights. You know, don't rock the boat. But he want to expand and do his own thing. So he wanted to expand so much, he started going to colleges, doing all this. Let me go to this college here and show him the shirt. Look at the shirts and this and that. And look, I made a Notre Dame logo. Then he didn't realize they already had guys that was doing this at universities and they were making money. So he was imposing on their territory by doing this. So they beat him up, took his shirts and all this stuff down at Notre Dame in South Bend, beat him up. He come back, he had lost all his merchandise. his connections everywhere. These guys were connected. They had walkie-talkies and everything. They beat him up. So he came back all beat up, and his partner's like, I told you not to go, and you done lost all this money. So he was mad at him. So they decided to make it up. Dude was like, you know what? You right. I was wrong. I'm going to make it up to you. You know, let's take our girls out. Let's go out to the club, comedy clubs. The dude was like, all right, man. All right, let's go. So they go out to the comedy club together. And him and they girls, they all hanging out together. They toasting it up. And they actually have a picture of them toasting with Bernie Mac. And they have a picture of Faison Love. There's a lot of other people back there. So, yep, I'm the old grandpa telling stories in this shirt live. So after this, they start hanging out more and more together with the two girls. I guess they never met each other too much. Then all of a sudden he would tell his buddy, you know what? You know, his buddy like, man, look, my girl need a ride home. Can you take her? Because she stayed right around your way. He go, all right, I'll take her. And this is somebody that don't like to do anything for anybody under any circumstances. If you ask him to do something, he gonna really throw a fit. You like, man, can you hand me that over there? Oh, dog, you can't get that. He complains about everything. So when you tell him, could you take my girl to the house? He said, man, all right, go and get your stuff. Once he said it like that, I already knew he's sleeping with that girl. He's sleeping with his boy's girl. Knew it right off the top of the bat. He would never answer like that. He wanted to take her home. He took her in the car, and them two were messing around behind his boy's back for a long time, for like years. Nobody had knew, but I knew right off the bat from the way he responded that they was messing around. So all of a sudden, she's pregnant. They having a baby. So everybody's all excited. The baby comes out, and the baby looks exactly like his boy. And he's in denial. The dude was like, man, that's my right-hand man. That's my shorty. They was, dude, that baby's a Mexican. That baby a Mexican. Look at him. Look how he like that rice water. That's a Mexican right there. Dude is like, man, that's my baby ain't no Mexican, man. I will whoop you right now. Right now, that was many years ago. But I tell you right now, that baby right now is like, come on. Hey, S.A. That baby's Mexican. Now, I told you, one was Mexican, one was black. There's no Mexican fusions about there whatsoever. That baby is Mexican. And still to this day, the homie's in denial. He still don't think his friend was messing with her. Everybody's like, dude, go get a drug test. Dude, if you tell me about my business and my family again, I'm going to knock you out. That's my boy. That's my right-hand man. And this is my shorty. That's my son. Then why your son look like a Mexican, man? Dog, like I say again, you stay out of my business. Oh, man. So that's exactly what happened. People always bring it up to him and everything. And he was like, dog, you know I wouldn't do you like that. Then he was like, man, that kid look like you. They just tripping. He was like, I know, man. My girl got Hispanic jeans and stuff, man. I'm like, dude, she got a Hispanic pair of pants or something? Because that's the only jeans she would have that's Hispanic. She's black. You black. That baby Mexican. Look just like your boy. Man, so that's a live hood story for you. Well, I can't say it's an ending because it's still going on. The kid is still growing. He plays soccer. I'm serious. He plays soccer. He's a black guy And they ain't Carlos too. Oh no, that's real. That's a very real one. Anthony Yarde, I mean, I need to see more of him. You know, he's got potential to do something really good. Oh, well, Paul Pierce got in a bad situation on the wrong night. Oh, yeah, that's the Movado piece. Do it to him. Oh, that's what's up, coming back to the Shy. Oh, no, I never considered doing nothing like that. WWF beats? Woo, there are too many to name for WWF. I mean, you can go to Championship Wrestling, all of them. They got probably the most dirtiest secrets of all. Involving the racism and all that other stuff, man. Shoot. It was crazy back in the day. People sleeping with each other's wives, girlfriends, man. It's just nuts. Wrestling was the worst. So, I would believe it. Free Big Meech. Well, Shaq is an idiot. Period. Overrated bum. No, he shouldn't. Oh, I did it in the first live video, not this live video. My favorite comedian of all time. Oh, wow, that's hard. That's really hard to say. Because I grew up on Eddie, Richard Pryor, Dice, Red Fox, all of them. Where is Sean Craddock? Did he disappear on us again? That's right. The Dice. Martin. Martin was my guy. I watched Martin too. I don't hate Cleveland. Cleveland has the worst police department and the most racist in the history of mankind that I have ever encountered. Every time I went there, it was always a terrible, terrible time with the Cleveland Police Department. So definitely don't want to go back to Cleveland. So they have the most racist police force in the history of mankind. Best baller from Chicago, you got probably Mark McGuire. D-Dubs. What's up? I think Shannon is. Shannon Sharp should be banging Joey Taylor. Joey Taylor mad at me over that video, so I don't know. Well, that's what Scotty gonna do. No, Scotty wife realized that she had no future with Future. So, so once she realized that, and she wasn't gonna be number one. She went back to the one that thought she, like chicks do. They go back to the one that treated them like they number one, Scotty. So he went and bought a bigger ring, promised to do bigger things. Tim Hardaway they loved Tim Hardaway. He screwed himself up by talking about homosexuals in an interview. Can't do that when the whole league is basically ran by homosexuals now. So you do that, next thing you know, they're going to be playing in G-strings out there playing basketball. And that's it. Athens, Texas. Man, where is Athens, Texas? How close is that? Close to Houston? Or what? What's up? I just dislike Shaq for, like, personality, he's good. Like, I don't like what he tried to do to Barkley. It's like, dude, you a personality. That's why you on TNT. Nobody talk about you seriously. You over there showing a straight face talking about plays. We just laughing at you. You was a disgrace. Let's go through Shaquille O'Neal's career. And when not Michael Jackson, but Jordan left, they passed no one the torch. Okay? They passed no one the torch. Yes, Shaq is a hater. He's basically working with LeBron. He does anything the league tell him to do. Shaqing a fool. You know, that's what they pay him for. He's a personality. That's the reason he's on there. Nobody cares to hear about him talking about analytics of basketball. That was the case, they would have kept Chris Webber. What they need you for? What plays did you run? He wasn't a better player than Barkley. Barkley was way better than Shaq. It's like, you kidding me? Yeah. Shaq got a podcast? Oh, tell me what Shaq podcast is. Do he talk to the people on the podcast? Because I definitely want to talk to Shaq. And I'm going to say, man, cut it out. Cut it out. Exactly. A freestyle, you can freestyle about freestyle rap, man. I ain't about to do nothing like that, but forget it. You can throw something together for Shaq. That's what you do. Should freestyle about Shaq. We'll do that then before we get out of here. We'll do a freestyle for Shaq. Right off the top of the dome. Shaquille O'Neal on TNT. Y'all listening to this Negro who can't even shoot a free throw. Michael Jordan never passed you the torch. He left the game alone and just walked away. When they did that, the NBA, they said we need a new team, so let Shaq play. They swallowed the whistle, let you elbow people in the face, and it was never an issue. You just dunked the ball because you're 7 feet tall. You was in the league when there wasn't no centers. Everybody out there was trying to play their position, and the NBA just lets you do it with no problems. Everybody's like, man, they are exciting. They're the action. Just throw in Phil Jackson. Now they're going to win all the championships. They try to get it on and try to play with the chips, but they tried to do the Spurs, but they were so boring. They played defense and it wasn't a lot of scoring. But let's go through his whole career and everybody around him when saw him. Listen, I'm going to come off the top one more time when I'm busting. Everybody won't drop and pay attention to what I'm mentioning. When Bill Russell came in, he could score with the left or the right. Plus, he had D, Moses Malone, and Kareem even had the sky hook. Look, Pat Ewing can hit you up with the fadeaway jumpers, or he could get the D and the finger roll. Don't forget George Irvin. Irvin. I'm just not saying this off the top of my dome, dude. I'm slurring because I just got through waking up about an hour ago before I hit the dough. But I ain't through talking. Let me continue some more. Akeem the Dream had him with the dream shape, and I'm looking at him and I knew he's a fake. Even Duncan had to bank off the glass. And then you had the man, the Admiral, with the left-hand jumper. So tell me, Shaq, what move did you have? Every time I see you on the court, it make me laugh. An NFL player on the NBA court. He out there looking stupid in basketball shorts, breathing all heavy, all overweight, coming in there and practice out of shape. And that's what Kobe Bryant wanted to punch him in his face. And everybody look at him like you a disgrace. Shaq. Even Rick Smith made you look like shh. There you go. So that's Shaq. All he did was that he had no moves. That's how you gonna be on TNT talking about what they need to do is I think they need to run the offense. All you did was elbow people in the face, take one dribble, elbow, turn around and dunk the ball. That's it. That's all you did. That was his play. Did he even average? Wilt Chamberlain averaged over 20 rebounds per game. When you was there was no centers left in the league. Alonzo Mourning, everybody had a move except for Shaq. Everybody had plays except for Shaq. You supposed to have been averaging at least 20-something rebounds. The only person was out there was Sabonis. Shaq ain't had no bars. Peter Guns was writing for Shaq. That's why he kept Peter Guns on the payroll. Sabonis was the only center left in the league. Every center was embarrassing you before they left. When you left the game, they gave it to you. They gave y'all everything. Because the torch was not passed. The Bulls, once they won the 6th championship, they just left. The whole team, everybody retired and gone. So the torch wasn't passed to anybody. They had nobody to take the mantle. So they had to make it somebody the new champions. The Spurs, like I said, they were too boring. They played defense all the time. And they were like, well, you know, Duncan's personality won't make it. Let's go with Shaq. He's stupid and he do everything we tell him to do. Yao Ming came in, he was already played in the Chinese league, and then you saw what Yao used to do to him. He can't even hit a free throw. This bum can't even hit a free throw, and I'm sorry, Laker fans, y'all very delusional when y'all talk about Shaq. Man, he went to the Hall of Fame. He's be in the Hall of Fame. He played like a Shaq. He's trash. Get out of here. Dude used to paint his toenails before he go play basketball. Paint his toenails. That's what I said. Kobe was way better for the Lakers. He the one should have got more of the credit. Cause only person like Shaq could have played that role. Now he's LeBron's mouthpiece on the show. Yao Ming could shoot free throws. Yao Ming could hit jump shots. Yao Ming had moves. Shaq had no move except for offensive foul you and dunk the ball. LeBron James, what does he do now? Offensive foul people and lay the ball up and dunk. He can't shoot anymore. He travels. He probably got frequent flyer miles, probably enough to travel for free with all the traveling LeBron do on the court. He's terrible. Oh yeah, that Shaq fall is hilarious because that's all he used to do. That's why he was all out of shape. They could have continued to win if this dummy would just go work out. But no, he want to go sleeping with all these superheads and all that stuff. I'm not hating, I'm showing love. This is love for Shaq. He know what he is. Hey, Kobe a freak, man. On the court and I guess off it too. Penny would have been the best player in NBA history had he not gotten injured. Penny Hardaway would have been the best player in NBA history. And no, Shaquille O'Neal did not make Penny Hardaway. While there was a rape case for Kobe Bryant because Kobe Bryant had consensual sex with the girl, and then during the consensual sex, it was something she didn't agree with the anal part of the sex that Kobe wanted to do, and she said no, and Kobe like, look, I'm already doing this, so we doing this. So I guess that's rape. And Kobe had to pay money, and that was the end of that. Ewing and Oakley, the Knicks and Patrick Ewing and all those guys, those guys were on the team created to try to be the bad boy Pistons. That's when they went and got Anthony Mason. They had Xavier McDaniels. They was trying to make them the Detroit Pistons. That's when they went and got Pat Riley, who saw the Detroit Pistons destroy the Los Angeles Lakers. And he was like, look, if we want to survive in this league, we got to get like the Pistons. So I'm going to go to the Knicks because they resemble the Detroit Pistons. All they need is a couple of players, and I can pick those up. And we got a couple of tough guys, and that's how you beat the Bulls. We got to muscle them. But you're not the Pistons. Your players didn't have that mentality to deal with the pressure of the situation. Plus, the Pistons played basketball. People thought because they played physical that they were stupid. They were the smartest basketball players on the court. They could score. In any situation that was needed, the Detroit Pistons, that's why they're the best team in basketball history. Why you think the Bulls went and got Dennis Rodman, John Sally, James Buda Edwards from the Bad Boy Pistons? Why would you go get players that used to beat you, huh? You can't beat them, join them, right? Bad Boys, Detroit basketball. Better than Zeke? What do you mean? Is there a basketball player in the world better than Isaiah Thomas? Absolutely not. Shaq can't fight. I hit Shaq with a left and a right. Matter of fact, I hit Shaq with so many lefts he'll beg for a right. Kobe Bryant is somebody I'll put up there. But Larry Bird over Magic, absolutely. All day. People don't understand because they never seen Larry Bird play. Larry Bird is the truth. Don't ever get that confused. Larry Bird is official. I don't think Isaiah need to coach again. Why put yourself through that stress? You're making your money doing NBA basketball commentary. If you listen to Isaiah Thomas speak, you'll see why he was able to go up to ownership. Larry Bird week, please. He's 10 times better than LeBron James ever thought he could be. Are you kidding? Larry Bird used to smoke Michael Jordan, so what are you talking about? Charles Oakley got himself locked up. Why you gonna go someplace you ain't wanted? Because he wanted to get up in Dolan's face. He wanted to kick it off. You see that. Everybody act like, man, they harassing him. Even if NBA players, Dwayne Wade, stay worried about the Chicago Bulls. Worried about the reason y'all sliding all the way down and y'all got all that talent on your team. Why are you worrying about Charles Oakley, who don't even play no more, and the Knicks organization? And that's how they doing all of us, huh? They taking us all out the game and throwing us down and locking us up. Oakley out there shoving people in the face. Nobody was touching on him like that. They was just trying to say, come on, sir, please. He think he back in the Knicks uniform. Well, you know, New York loved it. There you go. There it is. Oh, you know, once Oak pushed one and pushed two, it was on. Shoot, they loved it. That's New York right there. Leave Oak alone. But my thing is, why do Dwayne Wade and all these active NBA players worrying about somebody else's business? Worry about the Chicago Bulls. Stop them from sliding. They signed you, the one getting all the money. They paying you like $20-something million just to play this year. If I paid $20-something million for Dwayne Wade right now, I'll be really upset. Isaiah played 13 years in the NBA. That's not short. Probably 14. I did the Suge Knight voice on the last one. So y'all pick a voice y'all want me to do, and I'll do it. But if I done it already on the last video, I'm not going to do it. Man is not drunk. What's up? It's your boy 50 Cent. You know you rocking with the best right now. You know what I'm saying? My son's a little out of control right now. Really, the thing is his mom, you know. You know, his mom's really in his head, you know. She's telling him what things he needs to do, you know, and she's giving him bad advice. So when she's giving him bad advice, you know, that's the best thing I can say, you know. But the unit's still together, man. You know, we still putting it out there. So it's 50 Cent all day, man. You know what I'm saying? We still making records. Now, wow. You know what I'm saying? I'm up here with Alex, man. You know what I'm saying? Steel Max. What? You know what I'm saying? They try to box me in. They don't want me to grow. You know my man's in him. All right, there you DMX. I've been doing Shaq for so much. Oh, Steve. Max Kellerman, you gonna stand there and tell me that LeBron James isn't the greatest athlete in professional sport? Please. Yeah, I came out here tonight because I thought I was going to have a cold beer. And everybody out there want to say, Stone Cold, why don't you come out here and just kick this man's ass? And I think I do too. Oh, yeah. Well, we already did that last time with the Goldberg. I told you Goldberg don't have no dialogue. Shannon Sharp? I don't think I've ever done Shannon Sharp. Shannon. Let me see. Nah, Skip. He's special. Now, when I was playing, we had what we called the nickelback. And the nickelback come through, set a pick, come back around the corner, then he run down the field. Now, what I don't understand is I'm like an Alabama tick on the ham. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to go do your job. That's all I say, Skip. That's all I say. Do your job. Hulk Hogan apologized? Did he come out in a attire or something? Well, you know me, Gene. I'm sorry for calling people niggers. Oh, the RZA. Yo, it's the RZA. You know, calmly introduced to y'all. You know what I'm saying? With the Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got my man Lucky Arms out here. I got Noodles. You know, we all doing our thing. Yo, it's the RZA. You know what I'm saying? The ruler zigzag, zigala, plus Allah, zigzag, zig. Dropping more knowledge on your wig. What's up, Ambu Hacker or whatever that was? Michael Jordan's voice. AI. I've never done an AI impression in my life. Let me see. It's hard when you don't. You gotta think of the voice or hear it in your head and try to do it. If I was listening to it, then maybe I could try to get it. I don't know. No. 2-time MVP coming off the bench. I don't know any NBA 8-time NBA All-Star coming off the bench. I don't know any 11-time scoring champion coming off the bench. We talking practice. Practice. Not the game, which I love. We talking practice. It's your boy Ice-T. You know what I'm saying? I play the cop, I diss the cop. You know, that's what I do. You know, that's my thing. So, I gotta get ready to get out of here too. I'm like way behind the 8 ball. Donald Trump. The Donald. What we got is a batch of bad apples. Bad, bad, bad people. There's some bad hombres out there. I just saw that thing, the Cash Me Outside thing. I didn't even know it was a craze. I had never heard it before. Because I don't be watching these reality shows. Somebody sent it to me on the internet. And it was like Tom Brady or something. And it's this crazy, like, white girl, I guess, from a trailer home or something, yelling at her mom or somebody. And she's like, cash me outside. That's what I said, right? Cash me outside. I'm like, what? That's right. Cash me out. We can go right now. Cash me outside. I'm like, who is this? I'm like, black people act ghetto. They be like, look at them. That's just terrible. White people act trashy. They get a TV show. I'm like, what is this? They got all the cameras flashing. Shh. Say, cash me outside. Shh. I'm like, ain't that something? Get the heck out of here. When I say, who's the master? You say, sure enough. Who's the master? I can't hear you. Yeah, y'all gonna make me late for everything I got scheduled. Okay, my clock ain't moving. I just realized that right now. That clock had me late. Vanity or Apollonia? Woo! Vanity is the bigger freak. Because she was always on drugs. I'm going out with a couple of friends of mine tonight. So it's wherever they trying to go. That's right. That clock like, look, I'm doing what I feel like. Well, hello, Marlon. You my friend on the internet. Where's the best place in Vegas to eat? I would have no idea. Whatever they have food. Denzel for training day. What, you think you can do this to me? I'm the police. I'm okay, all right. I'm putting cases on all you. New York or LA? New York every time if that's the case. New York sometimes smells like a sewer. Barney, the big dinosaur? Let's go play! That's about all I know. Oh, Melo will be gone before Phil will. And this is the problem I got too. This is the most ridiculous racist thing in the world. Your dumb self signed him to the no trade clause. You redid his deal and put a no trade clause in the contract. Now you want to try to bet, they want to get around that by just making him the reason the New York Knicks are bad. No, the New York Knicks were winning when they had their other coach in there. You came in and fired him to bring in Derek Fisher. They were getting to the playoffs. When he was there, they were improving the team. There's no need to curse. Too many people cursing right now. If you in VA, might as well stay in VA. My brother in VA. But my brother be like, VA kind of boring. It's Barry Sobel. What's up? The Beastie Boy of comedy. I like Toronto. It's very clean. People who've never been, I'm going to tell you right now, it is a weird place because you won't see any trash in Toronto at all on the floor. I'm like, what is this? There's no broken glass, no nothing. I'm like, this looks like a movie set. But it has been a while since I've been to Toronto. I don't know if it's changed. Taxstone, hang in there, brother. I don't hate light-skinned blacks. I'm a light-skinned black. You just don't know you don't know the history. We have jokes about this, but you just don't know the history of this. Y'all think it's just the Willie Lynch system, and then this is what, man, you don't have any clue about world history. If you knew world history, it's on the actual pyramids. They talk about light-skinned blacks and dark-skinned blacks. They have never gotten along. You don't realize this. If you know world history, light-skinned blacks is what brought down the Egyptians. If you knew your world history, you would know what would happen. It became big business. Dark-skinned blacks let light-skinned blacks into Egypt. They had to be their own tribe somewhere else because they were hunted down and killed. I tried to tell you this. This was going on in Australia. If you watch the movie Australia, you will see for a fact what was happening. They were trying to breed and make light-skinned kids, babies, take the babies from the mothers, have them trained and put on an island and raised by a priest, Catholic priest, who would teach them to be Catholic. They took these kids, moved them away from the other areas, and put them in and wiped them out. Puerto Rico's the same thing. They killed all the dark-skinned blacks and replaced them with light-skinned blacks. That's why the dark-skinned blacks retreated more into the mountains. That's why you see people like Felix Tito Trinidad, people in the mountains look dark-skinned like him. Those from the people that went over there. It's a whole lot of history you know nothing about. History's dark. It's not nice. It doesn't have a happy ending. So this stuff goes way back. So you think light-skinned blacks, they're very racist towards dark-skinned black when they had those paper bag parties and all that stuff? It's been going on for a very long time. Very long time. Dark-skinned blacks were to be replaced by light-skinned blacks. The reason whites were creating light-skinned blacks because they had their bloodline in them. So they're more docile. That's why they say light-skinned blacks are soft. And dark-skinned blacks are uncontrollable. They have a button, they hit, and they go off. Now, before they were called mulattoes, and then they were called mixed. Now they call them black. Anybody that has any little thing in, hey, they're black. Right? But none of them can be called white, even though they have white blood in them as well. Right? Can't be called white, though. But you can be called black. There's a lot of stuff you just do not know, and we are not going to go in here because it goes way down the line. And it's documented. Very well documented. So it goes way beyond a Willie Lynch system thing. Y'all have no idea. Whites used it as business. They said they're not black enough so that the blacks would trust them. They're not white enough so the whites would trust them. So they only have each other. So they're easy to be controlled. See, this was a plan that you guys knew nothing about. Why you think light-skinned blacks get a pass? And in the movies, the dark-skinned blacks is always the crooks, the criminals, the rapists. You know. So that's a little education. The rest of you guys can go back and start learning more about all this stuff. But it's well documented that these things all happen, and these are some of the things that happen. You know, I done dig this up. Debo all day, what do you mean? Debo, I'll knock you out, punk. That's my bike, punk. You know that's my song too, by Swifty McBear. I told y'all to go get that album. I've been making videos about Chicago for 4 years. Prince Easy would destroy anybody, and especially him. When I put up on the cut stuff, get me a new bike, get me a red, get a rolling on my red. I don't really need nigga as me, and I'm sitting, everybody know I'm litty. Yeah, he's done. I don't want to be a gangster at all. Have you listened to my hood stories? In my hood stories, what am I doing? I'll be like, the fight started and I was like, pew! You don't hear me in my hood story? Yeah, I had him like this, right by the throat. And I lifted him up with one hand, I hit him right, and he flew over 3 cars. And yeah, I just hope the baby mom have to be a genius too. I can't let her raise him. That's right, I'm live, dog. You done missed something. Oh man, dude, and I gotta hit the road too. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be late. Yeah, but thank you guys all for informing me. Hey, guess what? You can flag those people too. The people that you see still in my videos. I mean, that's ridiculous, ain't it? I mean, you that uncreative. They ain't even take the time to even copy me no more. He just like, look, let's just take his whole video. Oh, Robert Taylor Holmes Memories, 4101, the breezeway, how the wind would knock you out. Coming through the breezeway. We could be on the 16th floor and come all the way down to the first floor in less than 48 seconds. That's how we did it. Hitting them steps. Boom, 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 boom. Those were the good old days. Shouts out to my boy Sin, Frank Nitty, everybody from over there. I'm considered light skinned, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. He's not answering any questions. Okay. Meow. Diddy boys? Yeah, take that. Take that. Gotta make you dance. Oh, Summertime is timeless because of the actual music. Will Smith is smart. He knew to go and get the songs that people already played. People always play Summer Madness. I mean, Summer Madness has no lyrics. It's just music, and people used to play it and ride. Summer Madness. So he put lyrics to Summer Madness. Genius. Okay, for the dudes about I'm not considered light skinned. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's a whole different time and era. But yeah, back in the days, I'd have been hunted down, brother. The black people who were light skinned in Australia had to put black makeup on themselves to make themselves look darker, just to go out into the public where the blacks live. Because the Aborigines would have taken them, killed them, because they knew that they would be replaced by these people, so they had to kill them. I'm trying to inform you guys in the nicest form. They made a mistake. Like I told you, they made a mistake and made a movie which basically told you a little bit about what was going on, called Australia. And then when they made Australia, this is in the film. With Wolverine and Nicole Kidman. See, you guys, this film wasn't made for brothers to see. This was made for white folks to see. So when a brother watches it, it's like, whoa, man, is this real? This was real. This is what was going on. You did not see it. That's why. Nobody black went to go see the movie Australia. And they knew that. That's why it was made for their people. So go see that movie, then come back and tell me I'm lying. When they basically cover everything I was just talking about. And they go over the surface a little bit, but it's more deeper than that. Oh, Birdman. But I stay up here stunting on him, baby. You know what I'm saying? We keep the platinum chain on my wrist, man. Stop playing with my name. All y'all. Wayne, my son. Know what I'm saying? Rock ice, baby. Oh, the founder was great. I loved it. Yeah, we talked about that El Nino or Al Nino. We talked about Charlie Murphy and Lorenz Tate on being on Power. And I actually told you what Charlie Murphy was going to be doing on there and what to look out for, too. Sorry, Vernon. I'm done. It's still up. I know Lego Batman was something else. But let me see something here, fellas. See if I could do some other things that I might need to do. What? That's Bruce Lee. You'll see. Never focus on the finger, or you will miss out on all that heavenly glory. It should come from here. You'll see. You'll see. It flow. You're right, I didn't charge my phone, but I did charge it. It's just dying out. No, that's not Mike Tyson, dude. Mike Tyson is a whole different type of pitch and level. Mike Tyson is... You know, when I came out here, I didn't even want to do the interview. Because, you know, you were kind of a scumbag. Yeah. And no one likes you. So I really didn't want to come out here and do this interview. But I said I'm going to come and do it because I broke my back. Yeah. I broke my back. A vertebrae, yeah. Shout out to the locks. It's Mike Tyson. It's a whole different octave. Peruvians tried to do me in. I ain't paid them yet. Try to put 700s, they ain't made them yet. Penthouse players, what's up, Mr. Wiggles? I trade. I make love to my ladies and my women well. I treat my lady like a bee sometimes, but she can't tell, so this is for me to you. I know which is which, so call me when you're 22, cause I'm a player. What's the difference between a player and a Mac? A player on a chair with all the women on his lap. Mac has game. Every player has a name. Every player has a Mac. The women can't tame. See, you better get up on game. Get up on that Penthouse players, baby. Meek Mill's coming behind me. Sit down. That's all you gotta do. He done. Tweed Cadillac. He was my favorite. Something about your face, baby, wanna slap it. Something about your eye, make me wanna block it. Tweed Cadillac. Those are some true pimps with a microphone. I need a periscope. What in the world is that? Y'all get, every time I get some stuff, I'm always late to it. I still got a MySpace account. I be on MySpace like, where is everybody? They like, you the only one there, fool. We all gone. I'm like, huh? Everybody's gone? Where we at? We on Facebook. Oh, man. I ain't in college no more. What do I need to be on Facebook? No, it's for everybody. All right, I'll get a Facebook then. Now I gotta start all over. So I had to go and do that. Then as soon as I got that, everybody, dude, you don't have an Instagram? No. What do I need that for? Dude, get Instagram. All right, man. Dang, I get Instagram then, man. Then I get that. You ain't got Snapchat? I'm like, look, man, this has got to stop. Well, I'm live streaming now. Well, I gotta go there to live stream. I'm live streaming right now. For the second time ever. Where is Sean Craddock? Y'all said, fine. Y'all put out a search for the boxing socialist himself. Where is he? Jon Stewart here, the lawyer. Best rap group of all time would be Public Enemy or Ghetto Boys. Or Run DMC. NWA only had 2 albums, man. But they're up there. I'm going with my boy LL Cool J. That's right, they are. The Freak! Randy Moss and Tom Brady is the best duo of all time. Because they winners. Freak made Tom Brady better. Tom Brady used to be a little managing the game quarterback until the Freak came. Next thing you know, boom, 50 touchdowns. And he ain't looked back since. That's what the Freak do. He make you better. He better be first ballot Hall of Fame, or I'm going, me and Dan Fouts gonna go round and round. I'm gonna be Fouts. Come on, stand up, man. What? Until you say Randy Moss ain't in the Hall of Fame, give him a gut shot. Hey, that ain't the Freak fault that they didn't win the Super Bowl. Him and Brady did their job. They got the touchdown. They don't play defense. I told y'all Hov was working on a secret album. I made the video. I told you guys months ago. Jay-Z was working on a secret album because I already knew he already had the songs. If you know the producers and you talk to producers, you actually know what's going on. He got Boy Wonder. He got a couple other people working on this album. Oh my God, I think I said too much information. But I shouldn't have said Boy Wonder, but it's out there. Boy Wonder. Get your Golden State Warriors NBA championship stuff right now. So it's me versus my buddy there. Like I said, he works, he gambles for real, and he's swearing the only thing the NBA wants to get LeBron James a three-peat so he could be up there with Michael Jordan and Kobe. That's the only thing LeBron don't have, and that's the only thing LeBron's playing for right now, is to try to get a three-peat. So he knows if he lose this time, the chances of him doing a three-peat again is over. And he really wants to do it like that. He wants to win 3 in a row. That's why he's in a panic mode. Like, I need players. Come on, man. We got to compete. I don't know if we're going to beat Golden State now. See, he's freaking out. Because he wants that. That's the only thing they have over his head. And he's like, man, he got the three-peat over my head. If I win 2 more, now I got 3. I would end with 5. I ain't got 6, but I got a three-peat. I could be in the conversation now. So that's all LeBron playing for. He's really caught into that legacy thing and with all that stuff. I like both wordplay and storytelling. But if you got good wordplay and the song makes sense, some people could do both. MF Doom is coming. Because you guys have requested it so much. Oh, Hot Boys, of course. Young Turk and BG. I like Ether, but the Stillmatic freestyle just lets you know that Nas is in his zone. No, I have not seen the Jim Jones interview yet. Mr. Scarface for 9 trade. Think I'm packing 9. I'm packing AK. Fully automatic, but I hold it on to jack this. SA fool, and I'ma knock you on your back, trick. Ain't no half stepping. Coming at you rough like shooting to kill. Cause back in school I had enough fights and never want to put my knuckles up on somebody's head. So you can swing them all you want, cause I'll be swinging legs. Cause like I said before, I'm a dreadlock, putting fools in headlocks, giving people headshot. Coming to your area. They try to squabble up some money so they can help to bury you. But I can give a mother about your family because your family ain't my family. You should have stepped before you stepped to the brother in black standing right here next to you. If I charge my phone, it's over. So, we probably finna wrap this up. Shouts out to this guy that came in trolling, putting ha, no scope, pancake guy, whatever. I saw you. Black Panther movie, can't wait to see it. Because that's probably the most black people we seen in a big budget movie in a very long time, and we not slaves. Oh, wow. It's going to be epic. Who was that? Crystal Forever? Crystal. Pause. Woo, if I put out that gay agenda in hip hop, boy, you gon' man, you'll see how many gay people that's actually lined up in that business. You can go through the whole Def Jam office. Everybody in there. So you can start there and see how long that train go back to like the 60s. Yeah, he certainly was on Def Jam. I ain't talking about artists. I'm talking about The Office. Eminem got a diss track, Ain't For Me. He shouldn't do that. L.A. Reid, I mean, yeah, he's one. You can start, go for him, his boyfriend, the person who trained his boyfriend, and everything else down that line. And don't rule out Babyface. Who's the CEO of Def Jam right now? Ask yourself that question. And what was his job before that? I will jump on Shannon for defending LeBron. He ain't even defended LeBron like Shaq has defended LeBron. Shaq gets very disrespectful. There you go, Steve Bartles. And who was his mentor? Look at the mentor of Steve Bartles. Go look that up. Dun, 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 dun. Kenny Edmonds. Dun, 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 dun. Shaquille Stewart. Dun, 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 dun. Rest in peace. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Well, it was like, what happened to his wife? Babyface was married. A lot of these guys are married to women. They're models. They know how to be around these type of men. Dun, 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 dun. Isn't she divorced from him? Who did she go to? Dun, 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 dun. Eddie Murphy wife? Dun, 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 dun. Who did she go to? Michael Strahan. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Steve Stone. Dun, 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 dun. Johnny Gill. Dun, 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 dun. Clyde. Dun, dun, dun. Jimmy Iovine. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Michael Strahan. Scottie Pippen. Yo, I'm back. Your boy Karceno is back. I'm on the road. And I didn't get to say goodbye properly. But we dropped some very incriminating information that may have me on ice. So if they send the police after me, you know, they got their own special personal police. And they get rid of you when they don't want you no more. Oh, Angela Yee, woo, them legs. Telling you, Angela Yee got some legs on her. But she wears like 30 pounds of makeup, dog. If you get up on close on Angela Yee, you like, she really is not, you don't know what she gonna look like when she take that makeup off. But Angela Yee, boy, she got some legs on her. But she's thirsty for celebrities. She got that, like, ooh, he's hot. Like, celebrities, she be looking for him, you know, like, she really gets, like, groupie-ish. Now, it's been fun to have Angela Yee now. Don't get me wrong on that. I just took the long way around. Because I was talking to y'all. I was thinking I was a robot too. I was thinking my mixed up at the hospital thing, I really was from space, you know, and so I agree with you there. Because I'm out this world. I'm something special, Mr. Wiggles. I mean, maybe I was kidnapped when I was asleep and they replaced me with a whole nother person. Like that pod movie. Jesus, us, Amy, they're doing something for the Lord tonight outside. Well, I'm going to my buddy's house right now to pick him up. I gotta pick up him and his wife, and then I'm meeting up with another chick, and then somebody else. I can't tell too much of my business because I got spies on my social media. Then if one chick finds out I'm nailing another chick, then, you know, then those chicks not get along no more. And, you know, by them being family, you know, it could cause some problems. Oh, man, I just said that on live. See? I'm talking too much. Hey, where I'm going. Homie, that's a stop sign for a reason. right, y'all. It's been fun. We'll do this again another time. Thank y'all for sticking around and staying live with me, even when I disconnected.